Welcome to Star Trail. We are at our very first Hipcamp.
And this place is on the farm, and I can't wait to show you guys all the cool animals they have.
So like Natalie mentioned, our first Hipcamp, and we've done a little research on Hipcamps, and you kind of never know exactly what you're going to get if you hadn't stayed there before. It's not like a KOA campground where you know there's kind of a standard in place. So Hipcamps can be anywhere from like super roughing it to actually pretty nice. And the place that we're at now is actually really cool. It's a ranch and a farm all combining into now a campground, and I think it's pretty new. So they got bathhouses that are still under construction that they're making, but they have some that are working, so you get hot showers, which is cool. You don't always get that at a Hipcamp from what we know and from what we've learned. And they have flushing toilets, which isn't always the case. So we are hip glamping it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
And what's for dinner tonight, baby?
We've got a chicken that we're gonna cook over the fire and some salad.
I can't wait. It's starting to get chilly. We're in Lakeland, Florida, but it's December, so it gets a little chilly here. So eventually we'll put on jackets. But we got the fire going, and we're right here on this lake.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. This whole area is so pretty. The ranch is really pretty. They let all the animals just kind of free range. So we had bighorn steer right out here just a little bit ago. They're all kind of heading home now to sleep.
Longhorn.
What did I say?
Bighorn like the sheep.
Sorry. No, not like the sheep. Sorry.
Some bighorn cow sheep.
Longhorn cows.
We'll show you more of this place in the morning, but right now we're going to get some dinner. The sun's going down, but tomorrow you'll get to see how gorgeous this place really is. So tonight we're doing spatchcock chicken, and we're using a Dutch oven we got. For those of you that might be new to Star Trail, we normally aren't in Florida that much, but we came here for an 8-day trip that has now turned into 4 months. We don't have our 4x4, we don't have our off-road trailer, so we are out camping in my mom's RV, and we wanted to come up to this Hipcamp and just get out here where it's really cool and we can do some cooking over fire. So we're really looking forward to a couple days here. Good morning. We slept great. It was chilly. It got down to 37, which is pretty cold for Florida standards at least. And this morning we are going to explore the ranch and campground area here. We're also making cowboy breakfast, which you will see on a video specifically for that cowboy breakfast. So be on the lookout for that. But right now, we're just gonna kind of hang out, enjoy this beautiful place, check out the sun back there. It's warming up now. It's nice. We're gonna lose these jackets here pretty soon. So since we've been in Florida, we've been using a French press. We purchased it here. We don't have our pour over that we have in our turtleback trailer or our espresso maker that we have. So we picked up one of these and we're really liking it. The coffee is really smooth. We're thinking about getting an all stainless version and keeping with us when we're out on the trail. Something more durable than this glass, because the coffee is really good. I almost want to do a comparison between the French press and the pour over and see which one is smoother. You know, personally, I kind of like smooth coffee, not weak, but certainly not something that has like a aftertaste, a bite. And we've been able to accomplish that with the French press and also with the pour over. So it's kind of a toss up between which one's number one. So here where we're camping, it's really cool. Every morning, the animals start to make their way around. They just have free roam over the whole place. Check it out. One, two, three, four, 5 horses and a donkey just roaming around. Pretty soon there are going to be some longhorn cows that are going to make their way around too. Longhorn? I think that's right. So what do you think about this place?
It's so cool.
It's kind of like Bailey's camping dream come true. All the wild, or not wild animals, but all the livestock here.
Yeah. They're also nice.
Yeah, every one of them you can pet them. They're super tame, very sweet. Pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Cowboy breakfast, how we coming, baby?
Good. Time to cook the biscuits and start on the main part.
Nice. So it's gotten really warm this morning. The sun came out and just kicked the temperature right up, and we're by the fire cooking breakfast, and it's almost ready. Oh man, I'm so hungry, I cannot wait. All right, breakfast is served. You're gonna wanna check out the cooking video that's a part of this meal, because take a look. So you can kind of see, this is our campsite right behind us, you see there. And donkeys, horses just hanging out with us. It's really cool. And the animals here are really well cared for. I mean, they're all gorgeous. None of them look neglected, which, you know, sometimes you just go to places and you see animals that are neglected. Well, these are not. I think these guys have a pretty good life. Also, walking up from our campsite, wanted to show you guys what the restrooms look like. And so here we go. You can see here, they're all enclosed. Can you go turn on the light, baby?
Yeah.
So you have your hot showers here, and then you got your sink and your toilet and all that good stuff, but they're pretty nice, I gotta say. And this section that we're in, there's 3, 4 working bathrooms, and it looks like 2 that are under construction.
And these are the nicest campground bathrooms I've ever been into.
You know, for example, regular campgrounds usually don't have this.
So I recommend watching your steps.
Yes, there are landmines kind of scattered throughout, but it's part of being out on a farm and on a ranch. I don't know if the geese are upset or happy, but they're definitely vocal. All right, so right outside the gate is the store where you check in. So we're gonna check that out. All right, so the front office is really cool. Got to meet the owners out here. Really nice people. Down to earth people, as you might suspect from the way this place is set up. What did you get, baby?
I got cow food and goat and horse food.
So that means you're feeding animals today.
Yes.
And I got this huge bag of ice for $6. Now at the grocery store, this would be about 12 or 15 bucks, depending on your grocery store. So I'm loving that. The refrigerator in my mom's RV needs to get repaired. The cooling unit and the control board, control panel, both kind of overheated and died on us. So we are working out of an Arctic cooler and a, what's that other cooler we have? That soft-sided cooler. So we got 2 coolers we're using. So we got to maintain the ice, but we're doing really good. I mean, we're not complaining. We're getting my mom's RV into the shop here pretty soon. If you've watched some of our other videos where we've camped out of it, the driver's side slide is not working. So we got a whole list of repairs we're doing. We got an estimate, and I think we get it in as soon as we get back in town.
Yep. One thing I don't like about feeding horses is the slobber.
That's one of the things.
I hope this is enough. Here. I see that is enough.
All right, your first customer. Oh no, the goats are here now too, look.
Here. Here.
Oh yeah, they'll run off with the bags.
Nope, 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 nope. Here, eat the rest of that. Eat the rest. Eat that. Okay. 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 Just. Oh my goodness. We got a whole parade.
Yep. This is what happens when you feed one goat. They all start coming to follow you.
No, we just got a horse.
Bailey has become the most popular person at the campground now. Apparently they know what those little brown paper bags are full of.
See, Daddy? So this guy's right next to our campsite. Yeah. Is that good?
Now put your hand flat. Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh, what's up? I don't have anything. Bailey's got it. Come here. Come. Bailey, can you give this guy a little bit more?
Yeah.
He's so skinny. You're so skinny. Look at you. You're hungry.
We'll just...
You're hungry.
There you go. Here, you can have that one little one.
Do you want some?
Yeah.
There you go. How about that? It's a pretty horse. They're all
Yeah.
pretty. All these horses are just beautiful.
The donkey. Look at the donkey. That's enough. That's enough.
This is not a bad way to spend the day.
I'm gonna give you some tomorrow. I don't want to give you some now.
The bags of feed, in case you're wondering, are $3 per bag. They got goat feed, which you can use for the horses. They got cow feed. And $3 for really big bags. You know, normally you go to places, watch your head, buddy. Normally you go to places and, you know, you spend $3 and they give you 2 handfuls. But I like this place. That big, huge bag of ice was $6. The big, large bags of feed are $3. I don't know if they're making a profit on it. If they are, it tells you how much markup you get elsewhere, but it's pretty nice. Like I had mentioned earlier, this place is under like construction. You know, they're still working on it and, you know, keep making it better and bigger and more accommodations. So we're on this bridge now that has swings. A lot of swings around here. It's really cool.
It's cool how the swings go over the water.
Yeah, that's really nice. So the campsites here, you have water and electric on some sites. Some sites are just water. Some sites are completely boondocking, like that's what we're on. But it looks like they're building more infrastructure. So ultimately, more sites will have both water and electric. And, you know, I don't know, it's super cool that they're just building. It's a massive piece of property. I don't know the acreage, but it's got to be hundreds of acres at least. And I guess they own a lot of this lake, but the lake's pretty big. Earlier today we saw somebody come through on a motorboat, like a bass boat coming through, which wasn't a part of this property. So they came in from another place and they were coming in here and did some fishing. So it's massive, it's beautiful. The only thing that really gives it away that you're not out in the middle of absolutely nowhere is the rifle range that's close by, and even though that's not super close. It's really the coolest thing. We're just hanging out at our campsite. And look at these guys. They just walk right on up to you. Not really sure what they're after, but I guess it's just nice, fresh grass. Because the grass around here is pretty dry this time of year, but along the edge of the lake, Still green.
All right, guys, we had a really great day today. We enjoyed exploring this place, but we're gonna sit by the fire tonight and relax and enjoy all the nature sounds and the lake behind us. We'll see you guys in the morning.
What's for dinner tomorrow?
Something much lighter.
That's what we need.
Good morning. We slept really good last night. It was a couple degrees warmer, which was nice. Kind of slept in, took it easy, and now we're gonna start making breakfast, kind of brunch, I guess, and we're gonna make all that over the fire this morning. So these are our biscuits left over from yesterday's cowboy breakfast. So I'm gonna just reheat them over the fire and see if I can kind of bring them back to life. Biscuits are really kind of a day of kind of thing, but they'll be all right. They'll toast up and be good. So we're gonna eat some of these avocados that we've got this morning. All right, let's pull those off.
Yeah, no lack of heat there.
No. Ugh. All right, we need to cool that a little bit before we put eggs on it, I think.
All right, so I'm gonna try to reduce the heat here because those biscuits, well, you can see we got some serious heat coming off of this place. I think I'm just gonna slide over here a little bit, Natalie.
Okay, that's fine.
And make, it's really hot. kind of just make a little cooking area off of the fire. So toasting up now is gluten-free bread for Natalie. So I think the skillet is a little bit better temperature now for cooking. How does it seem, baby?
That's a lot better.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna put avocado on everybody's bread. This is, you know, kind of like avocado toast, I guess, on these biscuits.
You know, one thing out here, since we're at a farm slash ranch slash Hipcamp campground, with the livestock that's here, it's going to attract flies. And there are flies, but it's really not that bad. Not nearly as bad as you would think with the amount of animals that just roam around this place. Of course, then again, it is December. I imagine in August,
I'm sure it's bad.
there are at least 1 million more flies.
All right, next up I have some sliced smoked salmon that I'm gonna put
Flies.
on top. All right, I'm gonna fry up some eggs for Jeff and Bailey now. It's really hot. Burned butter. All right, I'm gonna move this completely off the fire. It's really hot. And just let them finish cooking up over here. I think the pan's plenty warm enough.
When we came to Florida, if you're new to this chapter in our life, we came here for 8 days. It's now been over 4 months and we haven't left Florida yet. That's a long story I'll get into in a little bit. But we did some camping in, well, all over kind of Florida. And we had these sticks to keep no-see-ums away, these candles to keep flies and mosquitoes away. Somehow we forgot all of that stuff on this trip. So we're here, we could keep the flies away, but we kind of forgot the stuff we needed. How the eggs doing, baby?
Good. Unfortunately, I broke a couple.
No, that's all right. You know, I've never seen anybody cook eggs on a wooden picnic table before.
That's what happens when you get the pan that hot.
All right, so breakfast looks really good. It's not often that we really eat much in the way of leftovers. Sometimes they're a snack, but we have repurposed biscuits as a leftover part of this morning's breakfast, so that smells really good. Gonna give you an update on where we're at, why we're in Florida in life. If you're new to SAR Trail, we don't usually travel in an RV. We're usually in a 4x4 and an off-road trailer. That leads us to the update. If you've been following the never-ending story on our Hummer H3, it's been getting modifications now for over 2 years. Whatever, I'm not going to get into all of that. But what we have left to do, everything on it is functioning good. Now it's winter time, so we don't know exactly how the temperature is doing. By the way, that rig is all in Colorado, where we have been living the past 9 years. The temperature on it, we've had overheating problems on the transmission and on the engine. That seems to be solved. We won't really know until summer, when the temperatures are much warmer. But it looks like we're heading definitely in the right direction on that. The transmission thing, we've upgraded to a 6-speed transmission. We've put a supercharger on the engine. We've done a lot of other engine mods and things like that. Exhaust, you name it, we've kind of done it. So what's left, all that's left is the tap shifting control for the transmission. So we can access and control what gear we're in for all 6 gears instead of the factory 4 gears. That's all that's left. And the tune that goes along with that. So there's a lot of programming side of things that have to take place for that to really work. So we're waiting on that. The guys at J&S Performance are working on that. When they have time, they can throw it on a lift. So there's been some delays there. It just is what it is. Meanwhile, we're in Florida. It's December. We came here the 1st or 2nd of August, right?
Yeah.
So August, September, October, November, and now the beginning of December. So 4 months and a handful of days. I don't know. It's a crazy life. There we go. Watch for the horns.
Yeah. I've never fed a cow before. There you go. Ooh, slimy.
What's up, buddy? Hey! Hey! Watch for those horns!
Okay. Goodbye.
So we're learning maybe it's safer to throw some on the ground because these longhorns, you know, they could accidentally just chase you all over the place.
Don't run, Bailey.
Whoa!
They're gonna come out.
Go that way. Go down the fence that way.
No,
This way, this way.
outside the fence.
Outside the fence and this way. All right, and come feed them right here. Here, feed them over here. There you go. It's safer from here.
Yeah. Wow. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? You're next. Yeah.
Yeah, they have them.
So yeah, I got pushed around with some horns there. They're not being mean. They're just have no idea how powerful they are compared to a person.
Or where their horns are. They don't seem to know where they are.
Yeah, or they don't care.
Or there's that.
All right, look at this one. This is the king of the longhorns here. That is amazing. Feed this guy, baby. This is the champion.
She can't get to it.
There you go, there you go. Can't get to it. Okay, got it. Whoa, watch out. Bighorn coming.
She's like, I gotta go. Take her cookie. Dear Panda. Here you go.
You don't like it? Oh. Okay, well.
What's up?
They have such white teeth. Ew, you just burped.
So it's really cool. Like we, a while ago, did kayaking and went out to where you can see manatee and whatnot. And manatee are called a sea cow. And now I finally know why. Because cows and manatees, like manatees when they're breathing, make the same noise as cows when they're breathing. That same exact noise. I get it now. So Natalie found this place. Kind of what brought us here?
Well, I was looking for something outside of a national park or a state park, and definitely not, you know, a regular campground. So we've looked a couple of times on Hipcamp and have never really found something that didn't kind of look shady. I don't know. So I was looking a lot, and there's actually a lot of pretty decent hip camps in Florida, and I came across this one. It's called Wilderness Shores, and it just looked really unique with all the animals that just kind of free range around, the horses, chickens, all kinds of stuff. And you know, at first we kind of went back and forth about, okay, do we think this is good, is it not? And finally we just kind of, you know, just made the decision to come, and I'm really glad we did. This has been a great place to come camp. So
It has, and it has, the section we're in is the dispersed section, which really just means you don't have any hookups.
no.
The other sections are kind of pretty much as dispersed. They just have electrical and water or one or the other. But it's been great. It's something a little closer to the way we normally camp, still being in an RV. So
yeah,
it's been great.
it has been.
He's like, I'll finish that up.
He wants to feed.
Here. Ready?
These guys are less slobbery.
Yeah. Well, some of them use their tongue.
All right, don't you headbutt me.
All right, so we're now out on Ethan Island. This is one of the islands that this Hipcamp has. I think they have 2 islands, maybe more, I don't know. The place is really, really big, bigger than we initially thought. And this island is huge, and it's got hills on it, you know, really mature oaks. And looks like they're putting in some infrastructure here. Maybe more camping is going to be here. Private island camping, how cool would that be? So if this was our place, I would definitely be turning this island into 4x4, dispersed, tent camping, overland type of camping. Like imagine you come up this hill, we're on top of this hill now, and you could camp out underneath this massive oak. What do you think, Bailey?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, all of these really remote spots, and you're on an island, you're right next to the water, and you're kind of like nobody's really around. This lake that's over here, if you saw on the map, if you really noticed, outside of where this camp area is, this lake is full of islands, like I'm gonna say hundreds of these islands that are just all over the place. It's really beautiful. So for dinner tonight, we have a soup that we're making. We're gonna make it over the campfire right here. Coming to the end of another awesome day here in Lakeland, Florida, out on this, what is it, shores?
Wilderness Shores.
Wilderness Shores. Another great day here. Another awesome meal that Natalie has made. Make sure you check out these meal videos that come out after this video, where you're going to see detail of what we've actually cooked. Tonight there's soup. Everything we've eaten here since we have shown up until the minute that we leave has been cooked over fire. And wow, what an amazing night it's been. We're going to see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning. We slept great last night. It was kind of quiet around here, which was cool. Other than the birds, they seem to be making noise all around this lake all day long. We're gonna get some coffee going, and then we're gonna get some breakfast going over the fire. It's another beautiful day. We're just kind of sitting out here enjoying the morning as the water's heating up. It's really hot right now. The sun is out. I came out with a long sleeve shirt on, had to get rid of that quickly. The sun is so strong. One thing, on my mom's camper that's behind me back there, it holds, I think it's about 40 gallons of fresh water, which we are 4 days here now, I think. And we still have a lot of water left, which is really cool. That's just about what our turtleback trailer holds. Now in the turtleback trailer, that freshwater storage is also our drinking water that we filter. So on here we brought bottled water, or spring water. So we haven't been using it for drinking water, but it gives us an idea that, you know, our 40 gallons on the turtleback, we're starting to get used to conserving water again. You know, when you haven't been living off grid for a while, you kind of run out of the routine of conserving water, and you start just turning on the faucet and letting it run while you're running dishes or other things. But we're getting back into that, conserve those precious gallons of water.
Good morning. This is our last morning here. We've had a really good time at this campground. But before we go, we're going to enjoy some coffee by the lake and a nice breakfast.
So leave us a comment. French press versus pour over versus perked coffee while you're camping, while you're living off grid. Let us know. We've been doing pour over for a long time. This is our first time doing French press these last couple days, and we kind of like it. Let us know what you think. Okay, so Natalie, what do you think? French press, pour over, or the Culetti coffee pot? The Culetti coffee pot is a stainless camping coffee pot, which is really awesome. I really like it. We haven't been carrying it with us for a long time because it's a little bit on the bulky side to fit in our kitchen of our turtleback trailer. And we always had a trouble with the grounds kind of getting into the coffee when we poured it.
It's a percolator, and I just didn't like it very much. I mean, it was fine. It's a good percolator.
Right.
But I was never good at percolating coffee, I guess. It always just ended up being a mess. So I like the pour over. I like this French press too. They taste pretty similar to me. I do miss our Ozo coffee though. I can't get it here. I should have just ordered some.
Ozo coffee, made in Boulder, Colorado. The best coffee in the world. Organic blends, really awesome. We can't wait till we get back to Colorado and get our good coffee.
Just order some here in a couple days.
Bailey, what do you think? French press versus pour over?
I don't know that I've really had any of the pour over ones, so I'm going to say French press.
Well, with no comparison, French press wins.
Yeah.
I gotta say, they're both great. Tell us what you think. We love the smooth taste. Coffee with no bite. It's nice.
All right, we're doing something a little unconventional for breakfast. We made lasagna a couple nights ago and we have leftovers, and Bailey wants to have lasagna for breakfast. So we're gonna try to reheat it up over the fire. All right, we got it warmed up.
All right, breakfast lasagna. It looks good, it smells good. Good idea, Bailey?
Thanks.
All right, let's dig in and see how it is.
It smells good. What do you think? Is it good day after?
Smoky.
Smoky. Tastes great. Well, guys, thanks for joining us on this adventure. We are going to finish up breakfast. We're going to hit the road, and we will see you when our story continues.
Bye.